The prospect of World War III is a grim and unsettling thought. While it is essential to approach this topic with caution, exploring the potential consequences of such an event can shed light on the importance of global peace and cooperation. In this hypothetical scenario, we will examine some possible outcomes if World War III were to occur tomorrow. Global devastation and loss of life. A world engulfed in war would witness catastrophic devastation and a tremendous loss of life. The utilization of modern weaponry, including nuclear weapons, could lead to unimaginable destruction. Major cities and infrastructure could be reduced to rubble, and the loss of civilian lives would be staggering. The human toll would be tragic, leaving scars that could take generations to heal. Economic collapse and disruption. World War III would cripple the global economy. The massive costs associated with warfare, reconstruction, and rehabilitation would drain resources and burden nations for decades to come. The disruption of supply chains and trade routes would lead to shortages of essential goods, skyrocketing inflation, and economic instability worldwide. Unemployment rates would soar, plunging entire regions into poverty. Political realignment and alliance shifts. The outbreak of a global conflict would inevitably result in major political realignments and shifts in alliances. Nations would form new partnerships based on shared interests and security concerns. Existing treaties and international organizations might crumble, leading to the emergence of new power dynamics. The geopolitical landscape could be drastically reshaped, potentially fueling further tensions and conflicts. Technological advancements and arms race. War often drives technological advancements, and World War III would likely be no exception. As nations strive for military supremacy, research and development efforts would intensify. The arms race could lead to breakthroughs in various fields, including artificial intelligence, robotics, and cyber warfare. However, these advancements may come at the expense of humanitarian endeavors, diverting resources from crucial areas such as healthcare and environmental sustainability. Humanitarian crisis and displaced populations. World War III would create a massive humanitarian crisis. Displaced populations, including refugees and internally displaced persons, would surge in number. The strain on neighboring countries and international aid organizations would be immense, testing their capacity to provide shelter, food, and medical assistance. The global community would face a moral and logistical challenge in responding to the needs of millions affected by the conflict. The hypothetical scenario of World War III carries significant implications for individuals, families, countries, and the world as a whole. Understanding the potential impact from various perspectives can highlight the importance of global peace and unity. Let's delve into how each entity might be affected if World War III were to occur tomorrow. Individual perspective. From an individual standpoint, the outbreak of World War III would create a profound sense of fear, uncertainty, and danger. Everyday life would be upended, with individuals facing the grim reality of violence and loss. The immediate focus would be on survival, seeking shelter, and protecting loved ones. The psychological toll of living through such a conflict would leave deep scars, impacting mental health and well-being for years to come. Family perspective. Families would face unimaginable challenges in a world at war. The safety and security of family members would become the utmost priority. Separation, displacement, and loss would be widespread, leading to emotional trauma and grief. Families would strive to navigate the dangers and instability, while also attempting to maintain a semblance of normalcy for their children. The struggle to find food, water, and medical care would add to the hardships faced on a daily basis. Country perspective. At a national level, the consequences of World War III would be devastating. Governments would mobilize resources and manpower for defense and war efforts. Entire industries would be repurposed for military production, leading to economic disruption and civilian job losses. The country's infrastructure, including transportation networks and communication systems, would suffer significant damage. Political leaders would be tasked with making critical decisions that could determine the fate of their nation and its people. World perspective. On a global scale, World War III would shatter the fragile fabric of international relations. The conflict would trigger a domino effect, drawing nations into alliances and escalating tensions worldwide. International organizations such as the United Nations would face immense challenges in mediating and resolving the conflict. Humanitarian aid and peacekeeping missions would be mobilized to assist affected regions, but the sheer scale of destruction would strain resources and stretch the global community's capacity to respond effectively. The mere possibility of World War III serves as a stark reminder of the importance of diplomacy, peacekeeping, and international cooperation. While this hypothetical scenario highlights potential outcomes, it is crucial to work tirelessly towards conflict resolution, disarmament, and fostering a global culture of understanding and dialogue. By promoting diplomacy and seeking non-violent resolutions to disputes, we can strive to prevent such a devastating conflict and ensure a brighter and more peaceful future for all. From the perspective of individuals, families, countries, and the world, the ramifications of World War III are dire. It would leave a lasting impact on every aspect of life, causing immeasurable suffering, loss, and instability. Recognizing the potential devastation underscores the critical importance of maintaining peace, fostering diplomacy, and finding peaceful resolutions to conflicts. By prioritizing dialogue, cooperation, and global unity, we can strive to prevent such a catastrophic event and work towards building a future marked by peace, understanding, and prosperity for all.